Hello and welcome to the Battalion Marching Orders. Today we're joined with former troops goaltender Dom DiVincentiis. Welcome, Dom.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. And the big question is, what brings you to North Bay?
Well, what brings me to North Bay was, training camp, obviously. My past 3 years here were super special. We had, veteran guys come back and alumni come back through my training camps that, as growing up from day one of starting here, was pretty special to see that those guys came out and actually were able to work with us. And, you take tips from those guys as they moved on to pro. So I feel like being able to bring that back and come here and now take that step as, the veteran guy, the alumni guy, to come in for the younger guys that are, starting their first camp here. Just being able to help them day in and day out on and off the ice was what brought me back here. And I think, just going through the camp, being able to come back and see the staff, the coaches, former teammates was pretty cool. So,
do you take a particular focus with the goaltenders, or do you talk to everybody in general?
No, you just talk to everyone in general. Obviously, the goalies, that's my position. So being able to, I know more about that position, being able to help them is definitely crucial. But just, overall being here, being present for everybody, like I said, off the ice as well. It just, that's what brings me back here.
So looking at the summer and coming off an injury in the playoffs last year, was this summer different than previous summers in terms of getting ready for this upcoming season?
No, I mean, the injury happened, playoffs. So I think that's in the past. Get back to the drawing board back in the summer. Obviously being cleared to get back on the ice was a huge. It's pretty early in the summer I got cleared, so I would say my summer routine and everything that I've been doing throughout the summer hasn't really changed much. In the gym every day, on the ice 3 to 4 days a week. There's not much you should be changing at this point in your career. I think for me, the injury happened. It sucked. Obviously, it was at a terrible time in the season, but I think we handled it pretty good here in North Bay, and guys stepped up when needed to, so it was pretty cool.
I wanted to ask you about, Mike McIver, and you and him had sort of similar situations in terms of coming into the playoffs and shining. How does he continue with a play like you did, coming into the next season?
I think Mike is a great goalie. I definitely feel like, him stepping in the playoffs and doing what he did was pretty special to see, especially being a young guy. It brought back some memories of, when I did it in my first year. So I think what he did was amazing, and I think for him, he'll be perfectly fine going into the season. Like I said, great goalie, great person, so carries himself very well off the ice as well. So I think coming into this season, you got to be pretty excited about that, even for the fans to see that somebody like Mike is stepping up late in the playoffs and, bringing that into this year now as a second-year player. So I think he'll have a great season and do very well for this organization.
What's coming up for yourself in terms of Winnipeg camps and getting ready for the season?
Yeah, so I'm heading over to Colorado on Tuesday for camp, and then fly out to Winnipeg on Saturday, starting main camp there, and then we go to Penticton for rookie tournament and jump right into main camp and hopefully earn a spot in the A for this year. But that's really what the path is right now. I can't really touch on much else. I don't really know anything else. But.
Sure, yeah. In terms of looking back to the camps that maybe you've already gone to and things like that, what were you learning from the coaches and the other goalies there and the staff?
Yeah, I definitely feel like going into these pro camps, you learn a lot from those veteran players that have been in the NHL or throughout pro for their past few seasons, and you definitely try to take tips and little things that they do on and off the ice and take that back for yourself and use that towards an everyday on ice, off ice personality. And I definitely feel like in Winnipeg we have a great goalie core over there and big time goalies that I can take some tips from and talk to about different things that they've experienced through their career. So I couldn't be more happy to be a part of that organization, especially with the goalies that are in there.
The experience of going around and jetting around to maybe Colorado, then Winnipeg, and then BC with the rookie tournament. How's that experience been for you? Going around to different parts of the country and into the U.S. and getting used to travel that way instead of on a bus.
Yeah, no, it's unbelievable. It's part of the career that I chose, and now that it's actually a reality, it's pretty special to be able to travel the world and see different things, experience different places, but at the same time, it's doing what I love to do. So it makes that even more special, even more exciting that you're able to fly out to all these different places and actually play the game you love. So it's what I signed up for, and I'm grateful that I get these opportunities to actually be a part of these camps and tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, pretty special that like I said, pretty grateful to be able to give him this opportunity.
When I was talking to Adam Dennis, he mentioned that when he's talking to minor hockey goalies, that who they look up to, your name came up quite a bit, that they're looking up to Dom DiVincentiis with the Battalion, their local hometown goalie. And how does that make you feel, I guess, knowing that there are kids out there that one day, are sort of modeling their style maybe after you, or living vicariously through what you're going through, I guess?
Yeah, no, that's, super exciting to be able to have my name under, something like that, but very honored. It takes a lot of hard work to get to, where we've all been, even in this organization where everybody has been at this camp. To be a part of this organization is pretty special. And, my name wouldn't be brought up without, the staff we have here, the organization, the fans, and, especially our teammates that I've had over the past 3 years that, have helped me grow as a player and as a person each and every day. So just to have my name, brought up when in that conversation is pretty humbling. So I feel special about that. And I couldn't thank the organization and the city of North Bay, because without them, none of this would have been a reality.
It's been a great career for you as well here in North Bay in terms of recognition and whatnot. Winning OHL Goalie of the Year and different accolades and things like that. That's sort of the icing on the cake, though, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I just said, it wouldn't have been done without the organization, the staff, and the teammates and the fans that have helped me grow each and every day in this city. And it is a personal award, but it wouldn't be done without everybody else helping me. And I couldn't be more grateful to have everybody that has been around in these past 3 years in North Bay to be able to help me. It's been an unbelievable experience here. Was probably the best 3 years of hockey of my life, and those memories will last a lifetime.
That's what I was going to ask next, is what maybe are the highlights, or the takeaways from your time here in North Bay?
Yeah, there's too many to speak about, but obviously the biggest ones is making it to the conference finals. Being in the playoffs, it brings out a different vibe in the game, in the season. You get to that point that you're looking towards from day one. So to be able to be in those situations for the past 3 years is pretty special. And you don't see many teams being able to actually make it there over a 3-year span like we did. So for us to be able to be given that opportunity from, the staff, the hard work that they put in each and every day for us to actually get to that point, the trades that we've made, everything has kind of worked out in our favor. Obviously, the end goal is to win the championship, and we fell short. But hey, that's a cherry on top. But just being able to be a part of those playoffs, those 3 years that we've actually been in, is pretty special. And it wouldn't, like I said, the staff put in a tremendous job over these past 3 years to get us there. But it's our team, the sacrifice we have to make each and every day to be able to get to that point. And then you get into summertime and, you see your buddies go home and they're, going out, they're having fun, but it's everybody coming into the rink every morning and grinding it out and being able to get to that point where we end up in a conference championship. So it's pretty exciting that we were able to do that over these past 3 years, and it created a tremendous amount of memories and, friendships that will last forever.
I guess lastly, what's your overall message maybe to the fans about this coming season and supporting the Battalion?
I think, they've done a tremendous job. The fans have been fantastic, welcoming all of us into the city, showing up each and every night to our games and putting on a great crowd for us. It brings the energy out every night for our team to keep moving forward. But I definitely think for the upcoming season, it's going to be a pretty exciting one. Even just through the camp, you can see there's a lot of tremendous prospects and and players that are going to be a part of this team over the next few years. And it'll be pretty exciting next year, and I wouldn't count us out in any way.
Thanks a lot for joining us today, Dom.
Thank you for having me.